I was a gymnast and I'd started doing martial arts, and I found out that people got paid to fight and flip. It was sort of the first time in my life I'd been like, I know what I want to do. The thing that's come to me actually through my relationship with Quentin is performance is heightened in a stunt performer if willing to act also. On Kill Bill, there's a sequence where the bride runs up a banister up a stairwell. We'd done it a couple of times and Quentin came over to me and effectively asked me what my motivation was. And I sort of laughed, thinking he was joking, because it was sort of a running joke for me with a bunch of the sort of athlete, jock, stunt people that I was around. That was sort of, what's your motivation? To get paid. You know, that was sort of the joke that was running of it. But Quentin was sort of asking me what my motivation was as the bride and talked me through, you know, what's happened to her and why does she need to get to those stairs and why does she need to get to the person at the top of the stairs. And it was a real revelation for me that was me being part of that character meant that I needed to find the driving force for it rather than just executing it physically correctly. And it shifted the way that I perform as a stunt performer, and it's also, I mean, I wouldn't have acted in anything if it wasn't for him. Obviously I'm female and I'm coordinating, and that's rare. Monique Ganderton's coordinating, Shauna Duggins is coordinating. There has been female coordinators, but like a minutia. It does now feel like that's shifting. I'm playing the role of the stunt coordinator's wife in this movie, which seems kind of perfect to me because at the time I would have only ever been a stunt coordinator's wife, if anything. And the irony and the brilliance of the fact that on the same project in real life I am the stunt coordinator kind of really tickles me. Most of the guys that have come in on my team are all stoked to see me where I'm at. It's a legit thing that there's good qualified stuntmen excited to see women stepping into these roles. You know, when I was younger, I was definitely a tomboy, and I identified as that. And I didn't like crying, and I didn't like a lot of that stuff, and to be strong meant X, Y, Z. And then I got older, and also I got into acting, and acting is like, my responsibility is to emote in front of people. And I have always appreciated vulnerability in others. To be honest, one of the things that comes with being a little bit more open about your vulnerability is that I touch more people, because they're like, oh wait, I am like her, or she is like me. And you know, those that feel afraid of being tough or strong relate to the more vulnerable side of me and go, oh, maybe I could be a little bit like that. There's something beautiful about being willing to be touched and touch people that's beyond tough.